And folks, we're going to kick off with our very first film of the night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to your screen, Single by Ashley Eakin.
Yeah, no, I think it'll be fun. Oh, my mom's friend just left me a voicemail. Watch, he's probably bailing. Yeah. I'm checking out, okay? So I'll call you tomorrow and let you know how it goes. Okay, bye.
That'll be $15.60.
Here's a 20 for you.
Do you need help out to your car?
Nope. Think I can carry my one bag. Thank you, though.
God bless, sweetie.
You are so rude.
That was Single by Ashley Eakin. Hooray! Let's get an applause. Folks, ladies and gentlemen, we are lucky enough to have the filmmaker with us right now. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to your screen, Ashley Eakin. There she is. Hey.
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Great. We were just talking about your fantastic pink hair. Perfect.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Just temporary, during coronavirus. Why
That's
not
it.
do something fun?
You got to have fun hair in these unprecedented times. So thank you so much for coming onto your computer and being with us. We're going to get straight to the chase. So first of all, we wanted to say Single addresses disability in a way that you don't often see in the media. The real challenge for the protagonist is not how to practically deal with the day-to-day, but it seems more how to deal with society's assumptions and patronizing attitudes towards disability, and also the protagonist's struggle to sort of come to terms with her own community and these ideas. Can you please elaborate on that?
Yeah, the lead character is, she's not my personality. She's kind of my, someone that is releasing all these inner thoughts or feelings that you have as a person with a disability. I was born with a rare bone disease, so a lot of the things that come up in this film are very personal, or especially the grocery store scene. I have that experience happen a lot to me where, people will stare, and I really wanted to put all these things about disability and the things that I deal with or I used to struggle with, even like identifying with the word disability. And I wanted to put it in a film that addressed dating, because that's the huge topic against the community of women that I'm a part of, and how complicated dating is, and do it in a way that was fun and funny and light and addressed, important topics, but also allows the audience to have fun. And that's kind of how this project came to be. And I did it in the AFI Directing Workshop for Women, which is a program where they choose 8 women a year who are kind of like just getting started in their careers, and they kind of help them, facilitate this film to go through a lot of rounds of critique and really make it the best that it can be before you go into production. So that's how this all came to be.
So it's like a screenwriting kind of workshop.
I mean, it's for directing. So what it is it's not the school. I mean, it is the school. It's part of the school, but it's a separate program where most of us have all gone to undergrad or even gotten our masters at places. And we're all kind of in this phase of our career where we need that extra push. You've already shot a couple of things, and there's amazing mentors who come in and guide us. We do test scenes, like that roof scene I shot with test actors, just people who could come in and help me block it and see how it would feel in timing. So they really basically prepare you for the film to be the best that it can possibly be, and help you do a lot of that prep that you really need, and that includes like going through screenwrite, having a writer's, feedback room, and then also all the direction, stuff. We had an acting teacher come in. It was just really fun and great. And it's an amazing resource, but they're super, particular and choose 8 people a year.
Nice.
I like highly recommend it, and it was really life changing.
Yeah, wicked. So now for our next question, we're gonna get Arafili is gonna come and join us. Arafili, miss you. Here she is.
Hello,
Thank you guys
Ashley.
have met.
Congratulations for this stunning film in so many levels. It's incredible. Well done. And we have a lot of people commenting. I was intending to pose my own question, but now I'm going to go with the comments. So Abel Rubinstein, who is another wonderful filmmaker who's going to screen his film afterwards, he says that the film is awesome. And what was the budget, and what did it take you to take it off the ground?
Yeah, so this, we raised all the money for this film. The AFI Directing Workshop for Women, you have to fund your own film or figure out a way to get funding. And I just did crowdfunding through like Kickstarter, and we raised $30K, which, it feels like a lot of money, but then also is not a lot of money. It never is when you're, shooting something in LA and you have all these different locations. And, luckily there's a lot of people who donate their time and worked either for free or really low pay. It was definitely like a labor of love. And it feels like no matter what your budget is, you never have enough money is what I'm realizing. It's kind of funny thing.
It's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then, I think you answered the other question. Andrew Carlo is asking, where was it shot? Because it looks like LA. It's LA, right? Yeah,
they really wanted us to stick within this like 30-mile radius in LA, which is sometimes what the studios do. So they wanted, us to have these parameters where we can't just go to another city and shoot it, which it was good and bad. Sometimes it is better to go. I'm from Nebraska, and it's way easier to shoot something there than LA.
Yeah, I would imagine. What's the logic behind that?
They want it to be so. They wanted us to know what it's like to shoot something in LA as like professional directors trying to get jobs either to direct TV or to direct films, and really just know how do you work with Film LA? How do you get your permits? Really be embedded in building our community of people to work with in the future in the city. And then they also come and visit our sets, and we're all kind of in production during the month of July. So it's like one after another we go into production on these things. And I think it's kind of like so they can also keep tabs on us. If you go, make sure you're doing everything legit. You really have to go by the book when you're in LA. You can't just shoot something in a random place, because you'll have a permit office know about it and you'll get called. So they're trying to make us be as legit as possible, I think.
Great. So I don't know. I'm gonna ask my question. Do you think, because there's a big gap in this film between what people are thinking and what they're saying, there is a gap, and this is a very fertile ground for comedy. Did you think that? Did you choose the comedy drama genre on purpose to express your theme because it was the best way to express your ideas?
Yeah, I usually come from a place, and my last 2 short films are more in the drama space, and I never really thought I would go into the comedy space, but I realized it's such an accessible way to reach people, and it's fun, and there is a lot of comedy in life with disability and the things you run into. It's almost ironic. There's a lot of irony. There's a lot of, things that are funny, and when I wrote it, it was just more from this sassy character's perspective, and it ended up being funny, and I really have kind of started to lean in that direction with my future projects, because it is nice to make people laugh, but then you can actually bring up topics that do hit them very directly, because sometimes when we talk about disability, I feel like people who aren't used to being around disabled people feel uncomfortable, or they feel like it's a bummer, or they feel all these negative emotions, where if you allow the audience to laugh, I think they're then open to kind of receive a deeper message about it. So, it kind of happened by just the circumstance of who the character was and me running with that.
Yeah.
And now I'm really, I like the comedy space.
Yeah. It's great, this combination. Of comedy and drama in this film. It works fantastically. Yeah,
it really allows us to experience her rather than be watching from the outside. It gets you sort of in the character's experience a bit more. I think that's all we got time for.
Yeah. I just a small last question, just because I found it very funny. Our friend Uran, who is a great musician, asks, "Did she get with a guy in the end?" Which this ridiculous question, but
Yeah, we left it kind of open. I always loved making an anti-romantic comedy, something that didn't end with them kissing and happily ever after. But I kind of imagine after that elevator closed, she might have gone back up to the roof and said she'll hang
yeah,
out
so
for a
it's
little bit
still
longer.
open. That was the point. It's open. Okay, Ashley, bye from me.
Very nice.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, Ashley. So we've got, ladies and gentlemen at home, we've got we've got all your information on there, your Twitter and stuff like that. Follow Ashley, doing very exciting things. Yeah, we loved it. Thank you so much again for coming on, Ashley. And we're going to say goodbye to you. Farewell. Move on with our show. Alrighty, so that was Ashley, ladies and gentlemen. Bong.